So a couple things. Going into this, I felt the zoophile police were the Justice League of people who protect animals and kids. Ramona, you are the Super Friends branch of this. Next time people are talking to the staff, make yourself useful and play the Walmart greeter for people coming into the chat, and stay out of the main discussion. I understand that Patch was really upset in the call, but they were using their bad situation to shout people down. This happened to myself. I noticed you were doing it before then. I don't particularly appreciate that. I had better things to do than be in the call that night. Or at the very least, a lot more fun things to do. For the record, I do know that Leo Convoy is being heavily criticized by Bolana. On Twitter and in the server, I consider Leo Convoy to be more or less Jiminy Cricket. He's a man of great conscience and a good judge of character. So I'm going to read off 2 areas of concern that have happened a bit more recently that I have a problem with from Zoophile Police. First, this happened after the discussion at 11 p.m. So we're being threatened to be doxxed since we removed Shiloh. Laugh my ass off, my PC is full of dummy files and you won't find me. That's okay, whatever. However, seeing as the safety of our admins is at stake, we will be dealing with this as it comes up. Looking at you, Leo, there's technically only one person on the modding staff that is currently being considered an issue. There is one more thing. Zoophile Police, hot take, GlitchTep is planning on bullying a minor map into suicide after trying to blackmail us. If you want to protect a kid, which I didn't look into all the details, but when is it that we started protecting minor attracted persons? You could have just said, look, we're protecting a kid. I don't see why I don't know, this just strikes me as a bad look. It doesn't seem like something that would have come up by Zoophile Police before till recently, and I hope it's behavior that gets corrected soon. This may be the last video on this topic. I do have a little bit more. I'm really hoping to try and keep this civil. It does get progressively ugly in this call than over the first one. Hope to hear from you all soon.
It's not like the hey, you're doing something wrong, I'm gonna tell your parents. It's more like it's the manner that things were said. It's the way that things were said. You know, it's very iffy.
What do you mean?
Do you mean it's too aggressive?
What's iffy? It's too aggressive?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's quite...
Well, yeah, I mean look. Well, absolutely. I mean, when you want somebody to listen to you, you need to be a little bit aggressive. You can't be very soft about it. It's not going to work.
The problem with too much aggression directed at minors is you get a responsive, okay, boomer, and they keep doing what they were doing.
Sometimes
that's the problem. You can't meet too much aggression, or else you're gonna just come across as worse than the people that. Because see, the people that groom them are treating them with like affection and creep. Though you have to find a middle ground to. I'm not defending either party. I'm just stating what I believe.
Okay, look, it could be a bad strategy. The point here is that what is the transgression? What is the moral wrong with it?
The moral wrong of... See, I personally, I can't speak on that. You're going to have to go through a group of people. There's a lot of other people here.
Quinn, you had questions for Patch. Quinn Toki, sorry, I didn't mean to.
There we go.
Yeah, Patch is here right now. Patch, just to let you know, we are recording because Quinn gave me permission, so I've just continued.
Hey, Patch. Okay, so just to let you know, we're not kicking you off permanently. That's not what we're doing.
That wasn't what Lucina said.
What?
That wasn't what Lucina said.
Oh, well, I'm not aware of that.
No communication.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was permanent. For what we are doing right now is we are investigating everything.
Well, what do you want to know? Because I can tell you how many times I talked to Suki. What exactly went down. I'm willing to give you guys access to my account. I don't care. I don't even care if I get back on Zoophile Police. I just want the harassment to stop. I want the allegations of me being some sort of child abuser to be rescinded because that is bullshit.
Well, the phrase abusive is thrown around way too much, and I don't know. I think that might probably be a bad thing to have on the official Twitter account, especially directed at a human being.
And we have the person who signed that, Bolana. Is that how his name's spelled? Yeah, Bolana had no problem typing at 9:07, but hasn't shown up in chat yet. There's something here that's really bothering me about that.
Oh, of course.
That's the person who made the post. It's the person who made the claims, and they're not even bothering to get in call to discuss this. That troubles me. Is that the head admin behind all this?
We don't have the head admin.
I see.
It was supposedly a democracy.
All right. So do you see the actions of this individual as being sketchy?
As which individual?
Balana.
Alana?
Bellana.
Oh.
You'll have
I
to
don't
pardon
see
Leo, he has an accent.
I don't
So
see their actions as sketchy.
So you don't see it sketchy that claims were made with no actual supporting evidence.
Using the words like abuse, abuser, and stuff like
and
that.
blackmail and all these other
Blackmail,
things.
yeah.
Puts out
Please
this
keep
tweet.
in mind that we aren't a,
Hive mind. I understand. That's why I'm asking you on a personal level.
Well,
if you
I mean,
see
I
it
wasn't
sketchy.
saying a hive mind. I wasn't going to say a hive mind.
Well, my apologies.
I was going to say, we aren't too deep into like legal things. For example, like saying like blackmail. We didn't mean this in a legal way. It's really, a lot of this is just for lack of better terminology.
Like
Well, that's really irresponsible as a account that's making public statements about people when we know that in the contemporary culture, as it were, people, when they hear blackmail, they think of legal things, right?
And
Maybe
the term
be specific.
abuser as well. Like,
More
I
importantly,
understand you completely.
there's also the fact that you're the zoophile police, which means that you're supposed to be given a level of trust when it comes to accusations because you are dealing with the worst of society. And Balana puts out a tweet making accusations without a lick of evidence, without even talking to Patch before going through with any of this. That's what I find extremely sketchy here.
It waters the whole thing down and makes it feel like people are jumping the gun, and I totally agree with you.
Well, on top of that, now you have a whole bunch of people giving Patch Shiloh a bunch of grief, that all of this could have been avoided if people talked before any sort of post was made. And again, this person was in the chat less than 30 minutes ago and decided to not even hop in the actual call. That is 100% sketchy to me.
Well,
I don't care if I get fired from fucking Zoophile Police for being too aggressive. I'm fully aware that for some people, I'm a little too much to deal with. I'm very aggressive, and if you guys don't like that and you got sick of it and you got tired of my attitude and you wanted to fire me, that's fine, but at least be honest about it instead of hiding behind false allegations from people who are known stalkers that have been abusing several of my friends ever since we busted Sly Fox.
See, that's being reported as well.
Assuming that like we got rid of you, even though we really did defend you like since day one, if I do so recall correctly,
I know, but
so I mean, assuming that we
defend myself on that.
But I mean, like, assuming that we would fire you because
that's what I was told. I'm not assuming anything. I was told by Lucinda that I was fired.
Right? Yes, but I mean,
I'm not assuming anything. I'm going off of what I was told.
Think that we got tired of your aggression? No, we were still teaching you how to be an admin, and that is that. We didn't fire you because of your personality. We fired you because of the situation in order to protect ourselves.
What's your evidence of risk to reputation? I mean, I get that your threshold is perhaps low here, and you're extremely concerned about reputational damage. What do you really think is going to happen?
That was really loaded, the way you said that.
What?
Well, then,
being concerned about reputational damage. Like
that's what was told to me. You are concerned about damage to your reputation.
Sheldon has a very
ignore my cadence. It's not relevant.
It wasn't the nasally. It was just the cadence. It was very funny.
Whatever.
But I do understand. I do understand what you're talking about.
But my point is, I'm not assuming anything. I was told that the reasons I got fired was because of allegations of blackmail and harassment, and because I was too aggressive. I wasn't told I was under investigation. I was told I was gone.
Right. Yeah, but
if
we're
you're
still investigating the situation. You are gone. Yeah, and I mean, it's not like you can't like get your spot back. But the thing is,
no, I don't care about getting my spot back. I care about you guys telling people that I'm a child abuser when I didn't do anything. I told a kid that if she didn't stop posting NSFW, I would talk to her mother. Oh, that's blackmail.
Damn. More importantly, what actually looks more damaging to a reputation? Having somebody on that can be aggressive that you have to take back and talk to, and then let them go quietly?
I never said child molester, Balana. I said child abuser. You said that I harassed and blackmailed a child, which is child abuse. You are accusing me of child abuse.
The term blackmail would be acceptable, I guess, in a chat room, but not quite in an official like post it, maybe in a private chat between two people, but I think I was a little overboard to go like all the way with that one.
Also, it's more damaging to your reputation to say something without any evidence, make claims, specifically legal ones. This is going to do more to harm the reputation of your Twitter than having Patch on.
Yeah, so what happens when you meet aggressor? We understand. It's a very messy, awful situation.
All admins agreed on this beforehand. That's not what I'm being told right now.
I don't see these conversations happening.
Exactly. It seems like a huge lack of communication for like even all the admins.
Hold on, Patch. Is this conversation happening in PMs between you and Bellana?
No, in the general no mic.
Oh, no mic. Okay. I was on the wrong thing.
Let's take a looky-loo. Scrolling down.
Wait, if all admins agreed on this beforehand, then why are we hearing that some people didn't care for how this was handled?
I had to lock down my account because I was getting harassed. And when I told Bellana that, she responded with, "You're not a member of staff anymore, so we don't care what happens to you."
Do you have can you put that in the chat?
Bellana's doing the aggressive.
Who cares if admins agree? It doesn't mean they're right.
But they're an abuser. Where's your evidence of the abuse?
We could all agree that leprechauns live in my garden.
Sheldon, calm down already. You know, we're trying to get... We're trying not to piss off Bellana. We're trying to get to the bottom of this.
Quinn, I thought you said you didn't like how this was handled.
I said what?
Look, in the screenshot, in general, no mic.
Yeah.
Like, multiple people actually, though, are showing, like, remorse for the hastiness. Sure, all admins agreed and everything.
We all agreed, yeah. It doesn't mean we're happy about it.
There's a level of, like, humanity that is, like, required that usually... When you have, like, a big account that seems like just this lead.
So you agreed to me being fired, not me being accused of child abuse.
Right.
Is that the case?
Wait, did you agree to that? Because a minute ago you did say that you did know that.
Yeah, Quinn Toki, you said that we were still being discussed, and right here it's saying that you already made up your mind. Like, I'm not going to jump on you. Like, if you want Patch gone, I guess that's it.
I actually don't mind Patch. I don't have a problem with
Okay,
Patch.
let's read this off again here.
Seem to be getting at, like, y'all keep trying to imply in a way that I
have admins all
like, everyone
with
seems
PatchWork.
to, like,
okay, no, hold it. Here, let me rephrase. Hold it, Quinn Toki. Let me rephrase this then.
A lot of the texts are now being like revised and stuff, which is good that the texts are being revised, but
the person's deafened but not muted.
When new
I get it too, but Quinn Toki literally said,
communication comes to light.
I get it here. Just 1 second.
Anthony, they're deafened. They can't hear you.
I like to consider Patch a friend. You accused me of being a child abuser.
Sort of.
What kind of friend is
kind
that?
Of ironic considering the situation Patch was put in. But the whole well, now you know that an account like this, it just sounds very Tucker Carlson. Like there's a lot of Tucker Carlson going.
People who say this is just business only say that when they're covering up for something personal.
Hold on. Bellana, I asked you a question. Where is your proof that Patch is a child abuser?
Did I just deafen myself?
Yes, you did, but you also didn't mute your mic, so we couldn't respond.
Yeah, you just rolled over everybody.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. Oh, I really apologize about that.
Also, on top of that, I would like to know who Purple is and how Patch lied about Purple.
Okay,
Lucifer, hold on. Lucifer's tweet, I've read through it. I was part of that. No child was abused during any of that.
Well, that's what we're still trying to find out. So
I can give you the entirety of the log if you want it.
Well, Quinn, I've been trying to ask you questions here, and you basically had Ramona run everybody over on your behalf.
Nah, she's not having that. I literally muted my speaker.
You can let Quinn... Please let her talk. Holy God.
Why make tweets when you're still investigating?
Mm-hmm.
That seems like that can really backfire on you.
If you wanted me to leave because I was too aggressive and damaging the reputation of the account, I offered to leave the same day I joined because of that.
Okay, real quick. I want to address...
You guys insisted that I stay.
Patch, hold on. I want to address something. I know what you're talking about now. Guess what? Patch didn't make a legal point there. Pedophilia is not a legal claim. Child molestation is. Pedophilia is a medical claim.
Christ, this thing.
Oh my God, Ramona, shut up! Fucking holy shit! Are you an admin here?
Yell louder and it'll
Ramona, shut up!
Yell louder, please. I would love that.
Stone, shut up.
Perhaps we'll be quieter if you yell louder.
And muted.
Anthony, please calm down.
Thank God.
No, I'm not misinterpreting anything. Number one, again, I was part of that conversation she had with Suki. Secondly, your initial post, the one you made, the big claim on Twitter, child abuser, blackmailer. You provided evidence for neither of these things. Even Lucifer's thread provides no actual evidence of child abuse. I have the DMs, Bologna. They were messaged to me. Sure. Let me go grab them. I'm not yelling.
That would be entertaining, but I don't think that's really right for right now.
Look, I don't know anything about pedophilia, man. I just saw something that looked pretty sketchy. You know, we probably shouldn't keep this person on. Not even because you were aggressive, which I still don't know where you got that from because it wasn't even the problem. But
that's what Bologna told me, is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, no one else had that problem.
The thing is,
Bologna was the only one I've talked to. They're the one who told me I was fired. They're the one who told me it was because I was a child abuser and a blackmailer and too aggressive and destroying the reputation of the account. If you guys had just approached me beforehand and said, hey, you need to step down because you're ruining the reputation of the account, I would have done it. I told you on the first day I was willing to go if I was causing too much trouble.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, from my standpoint, I didn't have a problem with you causing so much, you know, aggression. I didn't mind it that much. You know, I would have liked for it to have been toned down a little bit, but I wouldn't have fired you over it. I would have spoke to you.
Hey,
we tried
Bologna,
to message you.
If you're going to call me an idiot, you might want to actually have the stones to turn your mic on. Secondly, you're claiming
Bologna doesn't turn on her mic for personal reasons.
I see. More importantly, you're making the claim the child abuse thing came from Lucifer's thread, where Suki was the person being talked to.
Bologna is talking about me. Purple approached me today to ask me for evidence about Sly Fox. I gave it to her. I asked some of my friends for more evidence because they were the ones who had helped me with the Sly Fox situation. Hellboy saw that it was Purple who was asking for the evidence and told me that she has multiple allegations of pedophilia against her and actively defends ERPing with minors. So I took the opportunity to bust her because you know I take that shit seriously. And because I trust the people that I work with.
Did you have any evidence is what Balloon is asking.
I was waiting for Hellboy to send it to me. He's the one who has the evidence.
But do you have it now?
No, I don't, because all this happened.
Might have jumped the gun.
Then you should have asked me to delete it instead.
Did you
Ask me to delete it instead of firing me. This is the first time I've made this mistake.
Hold it. Did you do this on the Zoophile Police Twitter?
Yes.
I don't entirely disagree with Bologna's stance here.
That I'm a child abuser?
No, don't you even fucking start. Don't even get the fuck out of here.
No.
You literally said you agree with their
I said I don't entirely. I have it recorded, Patch. You want to play this game?
Okay, enough. Calm down. Patch, that's not what he said. He's talking about the stance of what you use the Zoophile Police Twitter for. That's what he's concerned with. That's where he agrees somewhat with Bologna on this. He did not say he agrees with you being a child abuser, and I'm still waiting for the evidence that you are one.
Pretty much.
If you disagree with me going after Purple, then you could have asked me to delete the post. That's all you had to do. I would have done it in a heartbeat if you guys were questioning it.
If I may, Patch, I do understand that Zoophile Police is held to a higher standard, and you probably should have had that on lockdown before taking it to the, I guess the big leagues, so to speak.
Fine, then that's on me. But that doesn't justify the accusations they're making against me.
Yeah, I think that's like the main thing, not even getting fired. It's mainly about the tweet that they made.
No, I get it too, but
Yeah.
I never asked you to make yourself a target to get people to stop harassing me. You did that on your own. I told you you didn't have to. I told you that I was willing to...
Let's get down to brass tacks here. This
Stop
isn't about
trying to fucking murder yourself.
This isn't about...
I told you I was willing to walk away.
Patch, stop.
Everyone take a breather, please.
This isn't about Patch needing somebody's help. This isn't about necessarily Patch losing a position with the Zoophile Police. This is about the thread you, Bellana, made that accused Patch of child abuse and blackmail. I want to see the evidence for both those claims.
Don't worry, question.
Basically, there's like some sort of like I'm guessing this is this like what is this an interview? Is that
kind of
being
recorded?
Like
yes, please.
Yeah, I guess this is like.
Yeah,
it's like.
This is why I didn't want to come in here because I knew that it would just evolve into this.
Well, technically, for as many people as we have in the call, it's actually fairly easygoing, comparatively speaking.
Here's the thing. You don't make a claim about somebody, especially horrendous things, without having evidence.
Oh, okay, so we're against Patch.
So I have a question.
I couldn't tell who we were against for a second.
Hold on. I don't care. I don't care about this conversation between mods. I want evidence.
So wait, I have a question. So you guys fired PatchWork for like posting something without good evidence and stuff like that, right?
No.
No, that's not why we fired them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because if we did that, then wouldn't that be disrespectful? Is that what you're trying to get at?
Ruza! You take a piss?
Pissing.
Ruza, mute between.
That's not me. Why the fuck you?
Damn, whoever's pissing is taking.
All right, can we cut back on the spaghetti, please?
Yo!
Everyone just accused me of pissing in the call.
This man.
You know what, guys? Just forget it.
No,
this
no.
Worth,
Pat, yes,
this
Pat.
isn't worth it.
You're
anymore.
gonna wake up tomorrow and you're gonna be upset you didn't wrap this up. You're gonna have to go through this today. We're gonna get this done one way or another. Please, Jesus.
It isn't worth it.
Yes, it is, Patch.
So
I was having a beautiful evening with my girlfriend. We're gonna get through this tonight now.
Everyone, calm your tits. Lio, the evidence is being gathered. We have multiple sources to speak to, or speak with still, and we still have people who wish to keep their screenshots. So you don't actually have it. You don't actually have it. You're saying it's being gathered. Then you made a claim without evidence. That makes you look bad.
Hi, real quick, can I get a link to this interview when it's done?
Yes.
Jeez.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wait, who asked that? Out of Quinn?
It was Quinn. Yeah.
Yeah, Quinn. I'll add you, and then you can bug me. I'll try and get this out maybe tonight.
Yeah, cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay, but I have a question. Hold on, I have a question. Are you gonna tweet these out? Because in one of the tweets you said we do have more tweets to share, but I feel we don't need to.
If this turns out to be Lily who's making these accusations, I hope you know that she blackmailed me into making.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's not going to be Lily.
Hold on. Bellana, here's the thing. I can understand respecting the rights to privacy. I do. Because I had this conversation last year with some people in this call. But here's the thing. If you do not have the ability at the time to publish that evidence, you don't make claims. You should have sat on this until you could go public with it. Because otherwise you're making unsubstantiated claims to how many thousand of people at this point? You're not helping your reputation. If that's what this all has allegedly been about Zoophile Police's reputation, you've done a bigger disservice to it than anything else.